For ACUSports.com, I'm Grant Boone with head baseball coach Britt Bonneau. His team is now 4-4 on the season with 4 consecutive wins after Tuesday night's big win over University of Texas Permian Basin. Coach, the night got off to a great start with Jerry Wilson, one of your predecessors, throwing out the first pitch. How was that for you and your team?
You know what? It was great. Wolfie's been coming out to our field over the last 3 years and really hanging out with us, and to have him come out there and to be around the guys again was just an awesome experience for not only for us but his family, and to see him out there again on the mound and for him to be able to throw that first pitch out. I just thought it made it an emotional evening at first, but it sure did put a lot of things in perspective in our lives.
Low strike is what I called it.
Yeah, definitely. He even had a little crow hop in his step, man. I was like, man, he found some energy there. And, what's funny is he was telling me, he goes, no, I'm going to throw it. And I said, well, don't worry about where it goes. Just let it fly.
Yeah, he kept it down in the zone. And then your team goes out and falls behind 3-0. UTPB's got some hitters, including their leadoff guy who hit his 3rd home run of the season. But I loved how your team came back. You stringed together some runs, and it was some familiar figures in the offense doing some damage, starting with Luis Trevino.
Oh, absolutely. And he had a wonderful night last night, 5 RBIs, and came up big with runners in scoring position. Our middle of the line, it's nice to have a middle of the lineup this year, a lineup that everybody has to pay attention to. And when you have him and Crippen and Claiborne and freshman Dominguez even, we're starting to put together a really solid meat right there in the middle of our lineup that's really been helping us out and scoring runs.
You told me before the season started you were going to put Dallin Farkas at the top of your lineup, and you said he's not a conventional leadoff hitter who's maybe a slapper, get-on-base kind of guy and steal bases. What have you seen in the first 8 games that encourages you about Dallin?
Well, he's definitely an aggressive hitter, as we can see. There's some strikeouts there, but at the same time, what we're seeing is he hits a lot of doubles. He drives in runs. He's able to adapt as the game goes on. He's not one that I want to go up and say, okay, take a bunch of pitches. He's a guy that I want to let go and let him do his thing. And that was kind of that was kind of the hitter I was. You go up there, you see your pitch, you attack it. And when you have a guy like that at the front, and he starts leading off the games with doubles, or the bottom lineup gets on, and immediately you have another 3-hole hitter about to hit in the leadoff spot with runners in scoring position. I think he's come up very well for us and has done a great job of kind of getting it started again at the top of the lineup.
Bottom of the lineup wasn't bad either. You got 6 runs scored from 7 through 9 in the batting order. There's no manager on earth who wouldn't take that.
Well, that's true, and I give them kudos for getting on base, working the counts. They did a really good job there. And then, again, we go back to the top of the lineup, which is our big boys, and they're able to drive them in. I'm really excited about where we are as a hitting team, and we're going to continue to work on that. I think that's one of our strengths this year. And the way we're getting extra base hits and scoring runs, I think a lot of people are recognizing that.
4 straight wins now, and you welcome in Creighton, the Blue Jays from the Big East Conference. They were picked to finish 3rd in that league. What do you expect?
Well, they're going to have good arms. We know that. They've always been known for good arms, and they're a very fundamentally sound defensive team. And so we have to continue what we've been doing over the last 5 games is take care of the ball defensively. We need to continue to hit the ball and put up runs. I think that we've proven over the last 2 weekends that we can do that with any type of pitching thrown at us. And then I think that we have to the last 4 innings of the game, we have really got to step up our concentration on fielding ground balls and getting outs and not giving the other team any extra outs for them to take advantage of us. And I think if we can do that, I think we have a great chance this weekend.
You set your pitching rotation yet for the weekend?
Well, the only one we know for sure will be Austin Lambright, and that will be on Friday. And we're still as everybody knows, we're still in the works of seeing guys kind of perform and put themselves in the situation where we can go and choose who's going to throw the other 2 games.
Another top-flight team comes to the Crutch this weekend. The Creighton Blue Jays from the Big East Conference. Games on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 6 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 1 o'clock first pitches. For Coach Britt Bonneau, I'm Grant Boone.